Like, we have civilian hires who are just, like, they have keys to the office.
Hey, cabrón!
In the car! In the
Manos
car!
arriba!
Manos
Manos arriba!
Don't say a word!
Entra,
Get
manos
inside
arriba!
the car! Get inside the car! Back
Manos
seat
arriba!
now! Back seat! Back seat! Back seat! Idiota! Get in!
No, funny
Andale, eh? What's your name, eh, Arthur? Is that you?
Yeah, that's me.
You know who the f we are, Arthur?
No idea. Who are you?
No idea, okay. When's the last time you spoken to, Jessica?
Just now?
Interesting. Eso sí que es. Let me ask you a question, because, you know, before I kill somebody, I want them to actually know why they're being killed. So, you heard of the Garra cartel before, Mr. Arthur?
Yeah, I have.
Oh, so you do know us. Get out the car.
Eso sí.
Get out the car. Listen, I have a question.
What's that?
How did Maddison die, eh?
She got shot by the marshals.
By who?
I think cops. I believe cops.
You know, I wanted to be the one to put the bullet in her head, but now you have to do, Mr. Arthur. You're gonna have to do. You know, I don't know how much you know, but understand your friends, the people you used to go with, they're all dying. Every single one of them. Now, it would have started with Maddison, but she's dead already, so it's gonna have to be you. You know,
thought we had a
do
deal.
me a favor. No. No. Do me a favor. How about you call Jessica right now? Call her.
All right.
And say, act like this is your last phone call. Why don't you tell her how much you value her? Huh? Tell her how much you loved her as a friend. Well, go, you do that. I will give you that. Go on, do it.
Hi, sorry, my girlfriend called.
Jessica. Just want you to know, I really appreciate you. After Maddison died, you were the only family part remaining.
What is this?
Well, it means a lot considering my family just literally mailed me and said, we don't want to talk to you. Stop sending us mail.
Madre que te parió.
Hell, like I thought this was
Well,
going to be. This is some puta shit, eh?
I just wanna say I hope you stay safe.
Andate la verga.
Wait.
You stay
Tell her
safe,
this.
too.
Tell her Legata sends the regard. Say that.
Legata sends the
Eso sí
regards.
que es.
Idiota! Okay. Somebody check his pulse, eh?
Oh, shit, those locals are freaking out.
Let's go to Polito. I've got that firearm, you'll call it in.
Let me do a little mark on his throat.
Don't say we're leaving anything so they know.
Absolutely. I need this Jessica to know who the did this.
If you want to come with, Springfield just sent like an emergency.
Ribby, this is Springfield. If you're on this channel, do not go to Polito.
Springfield's very serious.
There's multiple units en route currently.
She's on channel 1, she's on channel 1.
Do not go alone. I just got a call.
She said do not go alone.
There is multiple units headed up now. We are safe.
There we go. Hey, I'll toss a coin on his body, eh?
Mierda. Yeah.
Suspect was last seen heading west from the end of the beach.
Go more right.
He was wearing all white.
Yeah, that's what the injured party is.
That's in line with Legara.
It's not.
I'll get EMS uphill.
Legara's car's ocean dumped in the water and they were
Lionheart.
swimming. He's
Arthur, goddammit. It's Arthur Lionheart.
I have no visual on anything.
slit throat, shot badly.
I'll just do EMS.
Oh my god.
She's going west in the water.
That's fine. We'll just get L1 to code 6 in the marine unit.
We're about to be there.
Problem. What's the status of the individual?
Remy's doing CPR. We need EMS like yesterday.
I don't even think I'm moving blood anymore. There's nothing coming out of the wounds.
Yeah, no need to send 12 EMS. It's clear to roll in. We've got this area secured.
Opal.
Have a look at what's next to him. Have a look at what's next to him.
I know,
Actually,
I've already
do that
seen
first.
what's laying there. Like, there's not even blood coming out of these
Yeah,
wounds
yeah,
anymore.
yeah,
The
yeah.
No, CPR's doing nothing. There's no blood flowing. It's not coming out of the wounds. So there's nothing left.
I know. I'm trying to at least try to hold the wounds together.
He's
340 attached later,
literally
we have a suspect description.
pretty much Swiss
I
cheese
was wearing
and his throat
white.
slit open. There's...
You were attached to the Lagara call the other day, likely the typical Lagara white suit outfit.
I don't want to make this call, and I'll leave it to you guys, but I think it's best we get Jess off this scene. I know she has the most context, but you also know the background.
Yeah, I know. But if I go,
He was decanter. I know. But... We'll keep trying till EMS gets here, but I don't.
We are immediately over. Stand by.
I don't think it's savable. I don't like saying that ever, but you're looking at what I'm looking at.
I know.
I'm trying to keep this heart going, but there's nothing to keep in this heart.
If we do encounter military grade equipment, I don't feel like we have the numbers to really f about here, so I'm just gonna motion to extract. Do you agree?
Yeah, I think.
Okay.
Where the f is
PD from EMS?
Send it.
Wanted to know where triage location is.
We need you just to the tip of Polito. Just there should be room behind us to land. Come straight down this. It's not looking good.
Copy that. Alright, I'm here.
Lifeless, no pulse, no breathing. With, I guess, still trying CPR, but there's no blood even coming out of the wounds anymore. There's nothing left. There's no blood. I can't go too much into detail, but this is not the first time Lagara has attacked their group, so I don't think it's safe for her.
Only counter is I'd almost kind of rather be surrounded by the rest of the units than off on her own.
I also understand, I'm just meaning she's still directly where the shooting happened. But I understand what you mean as well. You get what I'm meaning as well. So I know
I do.
Because I've already heard her calling other members of Decanter, pretty much telling them to flee the state now.
Alright, let me call her.
Yep, thank you.
Alright, so I'm getting no pulse, breathing. Alright, we're gonna need him, get him straight to the hospital then.
I'll go with you.
I'm happy to go with them over my car's in the water.
I have a critical situation. I have a patient with no vitals, currently on blood and IV, unconscious of course. GSW and knife wounds in the neck.
Multiple GSWs.
Officers did do some multiple GSWs, and they have been packed by.
I'm gonna transition out of Marine 1.
So can we get a declaration of permanency then? Yeah, there was nothing I could do. I don't think there was anything anybody could have done. He had almost no blood left in his body by the time he got here. Most of his organs were perforated or pierced, so...
Remember how we were saying earlier that Lagara is like literally never successful? Look, I didn't expect it to turn out like this. Ooh, joking about how shit Lagara was.
I have DNA on the medallion, but it does not come back to anyone we know. Blood, look at 23965. DNA comes back to 23956. Into them.
Interesting. Confirm.
Okay, Springfield.
No.
Are you okay to be here? Do we need to go somewhere else?
I need to be here.
Okay.
He was my responsibility. Now I'm worried about the rest of them.
There was DNA on the medallion. It did not come back to anybody in the system, but it did match the Lagara scene from a couple days ago.
Medallion? What medallion?
It was a medallion that was recovered. Unsure exactly.
Oh, sorry, I wasn't really paying attention. I was trying to make phone calls.
I think a medallion was found nearby the body. I'm not quite sure. I was barely listening to radio.
Have a scorpion on it?
Not quite sure. The photos aren't in the report yet.
Oh, that's right. You guys have access to see this.
Thank you. I guess that is a one last pack of cigarettes.
What did she say about Twatter?
Once we've done what we need to ready to announce the death, that's what that is.
I don't know if we should, given the circumstances, but I'll leave that call up to the marshals.
So, but it's part of the wishes that are expressed on like the emergency contacts and that.
He used to pick me like that. Honestly, I think the best solution is to make sure we have all the documentation done first. Then we broadcast it and see who comes to visit. I want documentation of who comes.
I think that's reasonable. I don't think that's against the wishes either. I think an appropriate amount of time elapsing for documentation.
Oh no, it's part Kaneshiro? What? Wait, what?
07, Mr. Lionheart. I didn't know you that well, but 07.
I have a feeling who I'm gonna see, but it's none of my people are gonna be coming. They're all going to ground right now. Did you seize his phone?
Yeah, all possessions have been boxed. They're en route to PD. DNA's been taken. GSR's been taken. Everything's been fully documented.
You fucking dumbass.
Yeah, that'd be good.
How did you get their attention? What did you do?
Maybe good to have like actual. Well, photos might be a bit of a stretch from the TV.
God, you look so fucking stupid laying on this table.
Oh,
What did you do?
I'm just gonna mute for a bit.
God damn it, Arthur. If you were dealing with Lagara, you should have fucking told me. I told you to let it go. I was trying to handle it.
Thing is, I think Jessica forgot that she warned Arthur and told him that Lagara is in town and be careful. And they're back to wipe the whole Decanter winery off. So the backstory is during the transition of 3.0 to 4.0.
I don't talk to dead people. This isn't what I do.
The transition between 3.0 and 4.0 was JC, Maddison Bancroft, and Arthur having almost wiped out by Lagara cartel in Europe.
You always resisted your
That was
on me.
like a whole backstory, and then I was pretty
You were
surprised
about
when
as close to family as I had. You and Maddie and...
Cap decided to do Lagara cartel, which we were surprised about because it fit perfectly to the narrative.
We had it
And
all, and we fucked it all up. That's on us.
I guess Lagara did find Arthur. It's funny because Drew and Melissa were undercover when Arthur met up with Jessica and she warned him about Lagara cartel.
But you know, I'm probably alive because of the work you've done. I do appreciate you, even though I never said it. I do. Goodbye, Arthur.
Alright, we're coming back now.
Hey, Jane.
Did you just saw Twatter?
Yeah, I saw Twatter. I don't know who that is. Is this
Guys, Twatter? Twatter?
Yeah.
How the f is he dead? What the f? How the f did I not get even contacted? The f? I gotta find out through Twatter? I just saw your message. Why did I have to find out through Twatter first before getting contacted when I'm pretty sure I'm one of his emergency contacts?
He had it posted that he wanted a notification call on Twatter, and then
first on the emergency contacts.
We've just been working down the list. We had someone else doing calls, and then we have 2 people doing it. So we had another EMS Chris was doing calls. He was literally breaking down the list.
So I should leave, or I'm already off the hideout then?
Low key.
Yeah, probably.
Oh shit. Okay then. Both of you just come back here with me real quick.
I did security, internal affairs, and everything like that for Decanter, but Arthur was in charge of pretty much all logistics and operations. He basically ran that shit.
Okay.
My friend died, and I'm not even going to be able to find to understand why.
I mean, not immediately. Obviously, I can't reveal details of an ongoing investigation, but the truth will come out. It's not going to be hidden forever. That's not the intent, okay? I understand things are tough right now. I get it. I wish I could explain more, but that would put the ability of bringing the people who did this to justice at risk. And I've got a duty to make sure that doesn't happen, okay?
Where is he? Can anyone even tell me how he died? Anything? I know nothing right now.
Who are you with? I'm Jessica Springfield of the Marshals.
I'm Jane Winters.
I'll catch up with y'all in a little bit. But he was shot with an M70. Do you want a moment in private? There's others coming in. I just want to make sure if you have your private time.
I just get a... Yeah. This is... This was not supposed to happen. I don't even know what to do. I have no idea what happened. And I had to find out through Twatter before they even texted me. No one even called me. I know things have been weird these past few months, but it's just not supposed to happen. It's not supposed to happen. I don't know what to do right now. I'm gonna miss you. I can't. I've been such a bad friend lately, and now you're here, and I know this makes sense. But holy shit, I'm killing whoever did this. I am killing whoever did this. I don't care. There's more people to come and see you.
Apparently a friend of mine passed away. I need to go down to the hospital.
Oh shit, alright.
Oh shit.
Sorry,
Who?
man.
His name was Arthur.
Oh, sorry to
Which
hear
Arthur
that.
Lionheart.
It's
on that.
Damn. Arthur Lionheart. He used to run guns with me a little bit. Arthur, we met first Arthur in 3.0. Arthur is a friend. Arthur is Arthur Love. He's a friend. He was a part of the Kaneshiro, I think, and then something happened. But yeah, KJ has known Arthur since 3.0 days from the Wu Cafe. He used to be bodyguard for Ash back then, signed by Benji. Yeah. I was trying to join Pre-Seaside, but it never happened. And then after, like in 4.0, he was hanging out with KJ with the business side of things after we left the company. And then I think he had a fallout with Kaneshiro, so I want to go and check what the f is going on. Arthur was a guy who was, he was a lost child, you know, in this environment of cruel people where KJ was trying to, you know, to put him in shit. Arthur was always good though with KJ. He was holding house, he was helping out with business. Like, always a good time.
I don't want it to be true. I thought I would come here and it would be fake. And you would be okay. I don't know what happened to you, but it shouldn't be like this. It shouldn't be like this at all. I don't know what to say, man. This is just, you weren't supposed to leave us. I know I didn't know you for a long time, but I very much appreciate you and who you were. And I wish I got more time with you, but I guess the universe is cruel. I'm just mad. I don't know what to do. I'm just mad. I love you. I'm sorry things ended like this. I hope you're at peace. I'm gonna miss you so very much. You really were a Lionheart. Goodbye, Arthur.
Brother, what happened to you? Why are you laying here? Hey, come on. It's time to wake up. Brother, who f***ing did this to you, man? Was it the Marshals? I forget the Marshals. Is this something you probably talked to me about, eh? No, the last time we spoke was like a month ago. I remember you talked about, you know, leaving the gang behind, leaving this behind, some turbulence. Wonder is this Kaneshiro motherfuckers could do this to you? Are they this visitors? I don't think so. Or maybe they are. Who am I to know? Brother, we were supposed to work together, okay? Where the fuck have you been? Looking at you like this, man. Makes me sad. Why didn't you call me? I don't know what to say, you know, when I'm at places like this, man. I hate it. I usually never come, you know, but I got a text from EMS. He told me it was you. One mother I actually cared about. Why the f didn't you call me or reach out to me?
It's funny, I was actually gonna call KJ a couple of days ago. Tell him, damn, I didn't expect you to be in the Lost.
You can probably not hear me, but if your spirit is still here, man, I will find who did this. And I will, you know, get revenge in your name. Trust me, Arthur. Right? Can't look at you looking like this, man. Feel bad, feel sickening. It was a fun ride, though. You remember, Arthur, the first time we met? I actually thought about that, you know? But I went down here. I think the first time we met was at the hospital, you know? Pillbox. You were running in. I think I was selling something. It was you and a friend of yours. Remember that? That is a long time ago. I think I was selling something. You and your buddy was at the hospital, up at Pillbox. And we like chit-chat. You were in a rush. I said, hey, if you need this shit, you know, call me back. Went from there, you know? We meet that at Ubu. You became a bodyguard. Doing jobs, doing shit on the side, business. Always been into business. Always like that. I've been missing you, Arthur, alright? Missing your calls, you know? Missing the fun times, the good times. The hustling. Like I said, if I find out who did this to you, I will take revenge, alright? Nobody will forget you, Arthur, alright? Nobody will.
Like he found every bullet there was.
Hey, is she joining the Lost? Yeah, that's the Lost jacket, right? Is it the Lost jacket? Or
Sorry,
cut?
schedules hadn't really life to be able to hang out much. I've been so sleepy.
That's Charlotte Thomas, Lottie.
It's just a shock.
From the old Lost and the new Lost. I guess now that she's lost.
Just wonder if maybe all that.
I know someone who will
Something
really
was
terrorize me, which would be Maggie, but I don't think Maggie is around right now.
about sometimes finally came up, and that's what caused this. So a bunch of other people waiting. So I'm gonna let them get their time too. Hopefully you're able to rest in peace. And we'll figure out who did this.
I feel bad. He's a good person. Hopefully,
He was a good
whatever's
person.
going on.
No, he was a good person. He was a little lost puppy, you know. I'm way back when I put it under my wings a little bit, tried to help him out.
It's the best description I've ever heard of Arthur Lionheart in my life.
Yeah. I haven't spoke to him in a long time. Like, he tried to do his best for everybody. He always took care of people around him, you know. And he always, you know, he put you first and not himself. Always been like that.
Yeah, he was good about stuff like that. I will heavily agree with.
I don't know.
What were y'all up to with him? Because the last time I spoke with him and y'all, we were talking about Ligara, and now Ligara's killed him.
Oh!
We paid our debts to Ligara. Why did they come after him? Were y'all going after them or doing? Did y'all
No,
provoke them?
not at all. They're in no way, shape, or form.
What the fuck happened to him, you know? Who did this?
I know it's not the just as you guys look, seek, but if you look, there's a lot of people trying to figure out who did this to.
You're not wrong.
You know, and that was the good thing about him being the way that he is that people like the PD care about him. Like, he had a lot of friends in PD.
Yeah, no, he had a lot of friends everywhere. But at the same time, if you have friends everywhere, you have enemies everywhere as well. It's kind of like a yin and yang.
No, trust me, I've learned that.
The fingerprints on the medallion match those of Ligara from a previous incident we had. But we paid our debts to Ligara. I killed half of our people so that they would leave us the fuck alone. So why are they coming after us again? I just want to know if y'all did anything.
We didn't.
Ligara.
We didn't.
And whoever did this sounds like, or it seems like, they were trying to, you know, send a message. One thing is getting shot, you know? That is one thing, but they slit up his throat and he was like having no blood as well. That is like a statement.
It's a statement because it's like, hey, I'm not gonna let anybody save you.
Yeah.
He got kidnapped a while back, remember?
Ligara pinged me about it. They made him call me, and they pinged me, which makes me think that they're targeting Decanter.
We had to kill them. Is it that? It was last year. They had him hostage. They had him taken. We went to save him. Yeah, some people died, I guess, but like, that was a retaliation for them taking them.
Now, this was very personal, and it was targeted at Decanter. I just don't know why. I literally killed half my own people so they would leave us the fuck alone.
Unless there's something that he didn't told me, there's nothing that comes to my mind.
Was there anything I got up to in the last month? Why would he miss his check-in with Aaoki?
The only thing that I know that he's been doing for the past few months, for the past month specifically, is literally like he's been sorting out his business with Polito Pets. That's been in.
He was just about to tell me about that he transferred off Polito Pets.
He did, yes.
To one of his business partners.
Yeah. That was it.
Does he own any properties?
No, he's got none.
No one's ever going to get access to his cars. It'd be a good practice for a search warrant.
Don't worry about it.
He has a few speeders. Maybe there's some sort of clue behind his death. Maybe there's a note. Maybe there's burner phones. You never know.
Yeah.
Actually, he would have burner phones knowing Springfield. Might as well.
I gotta say, it's good to see so many people show up for him. Because I know this many people won't show up for me, but I've bled for that man and he bled for me. So it's good to see that he's respected this much.
You know what's funny? They contacted me by mistake. I'm assuming you wanted Deveraux here, so sorry to disappoint. I saw you Twat out yesterday, and I thought, oh, haven't seen him in a while. I should reach out soon and go see what he's up to, see how he's doing. Guess I missed that chance, huh? I'm so sorry this happened to you. You didn't deserve this. Well, I hope whoever did this, get what they deserve. Rest easy. You deserve to rest.
4 years.
Is this your guys' work?
No, it is not.
You sure?
At all. 100% sure.
Well, I have to ask you.
Do you think if it was a bloodhound, I would put my face here and come down here and whatever? I have the gun and everything. I had to give Opal my gun.
No, I would understand if the guy was shot. You know, it's kind of like a bloodhound. Whatever, you sign up to the life, you live the life. But
listen, man,
when I hear
if
that
it was
his throat is sliced open and there's no blood receiving, coming down here to the doctor's place, basically drained of blood. This is like a statement of something.
Arthur brings his own demons. He does have some demons, and I'm pretty sure you do know about that.
Yeah, I know. He had a lot of friends, but he had some vicious enemies as well.
Yeah. Listen, man, let me know because I am out in.
No, I when I was standing over Arthur's body, I promised, to take his revenge in his name. So I will try to figure out who it is and what's behind this.
If I can, I would very much like to avenge his death.
Well, if I figure out who the person is, we can get him together.
Sounds like a plan.
This right here, Arthur has half. Arthur made this. This half has Jane's blood. The other half, Jane has it, and she has Arthur's blood with her.
You will be missed, brother. As much as we had our disagreements, you're always family. I'm sure of that. You'll know me better at this.
I'm not better at this. I just want to know what the happened.
Who the f could do this?
I want to say thank you for making me realize reality that I can't live in the past and hold grudges against my sister. If it wasn't for you, then I wouldn't have met. I wouldn't have made it with my sister. I wouldn't have met Lloyd. I actually know what happened with me and Arthur prior to me getting with you.
No. Oh, I know a slight story. You told me about the tent.
We did sleep in a tent in James, thank God.
I know the tent story.
I don't think James ever forgave me for that.
I mean, he needed help.
I know a secret. I had feelings for Arthur at one point, and I said to Jane that I would not pursue anything because of obviously their history.
Shit crazy. And then you feel for Eli of all people.
What, Eli? I blame you for that, Arthur.
What did I do?
What's that next to him? I'll get another one.
Listen, as much as Jane might be with Kat now, just know that she always loved you deep down, and you already know that anyway.
Yo, what's good?
I just want to say he always spoke very highly of you. He respected the out of you.
And do you speak to Arthur?
I speak to him all the time. We were in Decanter together, serving under Maddison Bancroft.
Was he working with you guys?
With Decanter?
No.
I was practically working for him.
Oh,
With
you
the
were working
Marshals?
for him with the Marshals.
No, we weren't. He wasn't working with the Marshals. They appointed me to the Marshals.
Do you know who did this to him?
Yes. I don't know the exact individual, but we know the organization.
I'm sus on everybody who's down here. Gonna be honest with you, I even sus on you Marshals.
As you should be. But I've bled for Arthur and he's bled for me.
You're telling me there's an organization out there that slit his throat and drain his blood?
Lagara. Lagara is the reason we had to come back to St. Andreas.
Lagora.
Lagara, Garra. They usually use a scorpion as a, that's their logo symbol thing.
What is that?
It's a cartel.
Are they dressed up in white with cowboy hats? White cowboy hats? White t-shirt?
Yes, very frequently. Yeah, very frequently.
Yeah, I know who those guys are.
When we were in Decanter, working with Bancroft, and we had a very large logistics network. And Bancroft got a little too eager and stepped on their business and tried to move us from logistics to production. And that stepped on them, so they got they lashed out on us and took over the company. And to pay our debts to them, they, in order to allow us to live, they had us kill half of our own people and let the other half come to St. Andreas.
What? You're telling me he was a part of that? Is that why he got killed?
I don't know. I thought our debts were paid. We haven't heard any problems from them.
Yeah, because you could be the next one on the list, if that's the case.
That's my concern, because when they took him and killed him, they had him call me, say Legara sends their regards, and then they sent me an anonymous ping bringing me to his body, which tells me they're coming after me and my people now. I don't know why, because we paid our debts a long time ago. There's no reason for it. Unless he did something to stir things up, which he didn't tell me about.
Can I ask you something, though?
Of course.
The location, you got pinged to where you found him. You were the one who found him.
I was there, but I wasn't the first to get there.
Who was the first one? EMS?
Some random PD officers who were responding to the 1032 call.
Oh,
it was
I
at
got
the very northern tip of Polito. You know that little peninsula that comes out on the northeast corner of Polito? The very tip of that.
Okay.
He was taken at the Polito Bank. He's been struggling for money. I've been sending him money to pay
He's been
his
struggling
bills.
for money. He haven't called me. Like, I spoke to him like 2 months ago when he left the Kaneshiro people.
You know how proud he is to ask for money.
I know how proud he is, but I told him, like, he always knew that. Like, if there was anything he needed in this world, I could get it to him.
Yeah. I mean, I've been funneling him government money, so why take it from y'all when I can funnel government money to him?
Yeah.
Well, it's legitimate money. It's my paycheck. I make more
Yeah,
than
no,
enough to pay for his
I
bills
get
and
you, I
mine.
get you. No, I haven't spoken to him in like a couple months, and now, I find this guy laying on the bench down here. Dead. Look like,
I was
he's
yelling at him
been...
on the phone because he missed his check-in last month.
So was he, like, he missed his check-in. Was he doing something, though? Was he... I'm so confused.
No, we just, I keep, so I was internal security for Decanter. I
You
kept
were the-
everything in line on the inside.
For who?
For Decanter, our organization.
Okay.
He was Madison's right-hand man. Like, he was basically number 2 to Madison. And when we came here, I just made sure they all kept in contact, that everybody was okay, especially after we got word that Legara was here about 6 months ago.
She's saying Lugara? Yeah.
And so we set up a system where they all checked in with each other. And he missed his check-in last month, and he finally called me, and I was yelling at him and catching up on him with him when he was taken on the phone. He was taken from the Polito Bank because he forgot that there was a... I sent him up there because he forgot that you get paychecks up in Polito. He was like, I'm not getting shit for paychecks at Bay City Bank. I was like, have you checked Polito? You remember that we get a paycheck on Polito too? And he was like, oh my god, I forgot about that. After he was taken on the phone, I thought he was getting taken hostage from Polito Bank.
Mm-hmm.
And after we found him, they found his car at the Polito Bank. When the police arrived, they got there relatively quick. I was still downtown when I got the ping. But there were officers up near Polito, and they were responding to the 1032 calls, and they saw a man dressed in the typical Legara get-up.
So, you
flee
guys...
from them and jump into the water.
The marshals know about this shit, then?
And we know about Legara. We don't know hardly anything about them. I think out of all the marshals, I probably know a little bit more than anybody, but... I didn't think we were on the radar at all. The last I heard, we weren't on the radar whatsoever.
Well, I don't know. You never know with Arthur. He likes to, reach out to his own branch, to get in contact, get information. He was dealing with a lot of different type of individuals.
I know, the last time I talked to him, it was to warn him and catch him up on what happened, because what happened with Legara and us, Madison didn't quite tell him about it.
Madison? Who's Madison? Who was this Madison for you, though? How did you know this Madison girl?
Madison was a park ranger. She was a cop, but she was one of the good ones, Pull you over for speeding and then go, alright, okay, if I just go.
She was the leader of this organization, wasn't she?
What, Decanter?
Yeah.
I thought it was JC.
The f is JC?
That's the marshal's nickname.
So she was the leader of this. You think she can be able to orchestrate something like this to clean her back with all of these people that she was tied to before? Using the cartel to do that?
It wouldn't surprise me if she did.
Why did she want to do that, though? For what reason? For what goal? You think they have something on her that cannot see the
KG,
light?
we all have skeletons in our closet, right?
Yeah, we all do. We all
What
do.
about if our skeletons were a little too real for her moral compass?
But it seemed to me she doesn't have a fucking moral compass. She told me she was about to fucking kill a marshal and stab him, but then, you know, she was able to join them.
Yeah.
How the fuck did she join them
How
then?
are you supposed to trust somebody who joins them?
No, I don't trust at all.
I don't trust them either.
Maddison Bancroft. She was the leader of Decanter.
Maddison Bancroft.
She's dead now. We had to kill her.
You guys killed her.
Yes.
Can you do all of this when you're a part of the marshals?
This was before I was a marshal.
Before you were a marshal. Alright.
Yeah, surprisingly, I outran a hag warrant. And I've even stabbed a marshal in the past. And now here I am. Funny that.
And here you are, still working with them. Well, you're probably, you know, good resource as well.
It's been a very good resource.
Well, I can tell it this much, though. I promised Arthur to, you know, revenge his name. To tell the marshals, you know, whoever finds this Lagara cartel first, you know. They need to do their job and get to them, or I will get to them.
If you will hold that promise, I won't let the marshals take them. I'll let you know.
I was gonna say, like, do we have any idea who would have done this to him? Like, we didn't do this to him.
Not here. I'm not having this conversation here.
That's fine.
They could be wherever and ever. Only time I see them is masked up, you know. All dressed in
They're a
white.
very large organization. I'm
I
going to
know.
warn you, they're very brutal.
I
Very
know.
powerful.
I know.
They had boats a month ago. Boats that had machine guns that were capable of two-shotting our tanks. One boat wiped out an entire fleet of 20 plus helicopters. Their shit is insanely strong. Their resources are insane.
Well, sometimes, you know, it's better when they don't know what's coming.
I hope so.
Yo.
Getting a little crowded in here.
It does. Well, thank you for the talk.
You guys want to go all together?
Yeah. Pay my respects.
Yeah.
We go as KC, we leave as KC.
Agreed.
We're gonna interrupt you guys to do a group one.
Maggie is here. Is that? I think that's Patrick. Alex, Patrick, Dane, Kat, Arya.
Not easy when we see one of ours like this, especially when there is so many open questions about what happened. I sorry we interrupted your guys' moment, Lloyd and Evie, but it was just before more people start coming and so on, before we have a way of like bringing everybody in that is around. Have everybody say their goodbyes to Arthur. I don't know what happened to him, but we'll make sure to avenge you.
Did you ever give him his Kaneshiro ornament?
Pretty sure I left it in his locker. Yeah.
I was just saying it off as the one who made me sort things out of you and start hanging around with Casey.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have been friends with any of you right now.
I didn't know much of him, but he seemed like a good guy
place it
from
in
the
his
interactions
pocket,
I've had as well. The very few interactions I've had, but he seemed like a good guy.
The few times we spent together were filled with laughter and fun, and I wish I had got to know you better. I want to kill whoever's fucking done this.
If anyone has nothing else to say, I didn't know you, man, but a brother of mine is a brother to me, and I'm sorry to see you like this. I hate it for you and everyone else. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Arthur.
You guys want to do me a favor?
Sure.
You guys just want to repeat after me. Shiniwachi.
Shiniwachi.
Meyoga.
Meyoga.
Subetada.
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 We're gonna miss you, Arthur.
Sorely miss.
You will always be with us in different ways. Always looking after us from wherever he is.
A KC member, always a KC member.
If anyone wants a moment alone with him, go for it.
I'll give you the privacy.
No, don't say Melissa's here. No.
I know I didn't end up joining Casey. But like I said to JJ in the past, regardless of whether I joined or not, I had still blessed you as family. And I just thank you for making me realise a lot of things. I'm gonna miss you all.
I'm already terrorized with this.
What are you doing? What the absolute f are you doing?
Melissa has a back. She has back knowledge from JC with that meeting with Drew and Arthur when they met up with JC.
I really hope you didn't do this by yourself. I've been telling you to not do shit by yourself, bro. You're supposed to help me run a fucking business. You're supposed to just meet today to talk about the business. Either.
I'm waiting for either her or Jane to take the necklace.
Oh my fucking god.
Maggie, you wanna go? Maggie?
How do I say goodbye to somebody who I was speaking to literally 24 hours ago? How do I say goodbye to somebody who said, I'll see you tomorrow?
There's not a way, there's not an easy way of doing it. But,
No. Just, if you want to go, just go on.
I already did. I just know that he really cared for you, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we know where he got found. We know they said La Garra. He was a part of an organization. He talked about this organization before. I just forgot about it. But he was no longer a part of that organization. And that was with her, the woman there, who was with the marshals. I think this is the white dress dudes, you know? I think we've been in contact with them as well. But then we need to figure out why La Garra did this, because we're working with that cartel. He was too, yeah, he was too, yeah. So why did the La Garra, the cartel, kill him, and they're sending a message as well? I think the move is to get in contact with the cartel and have a chit-chat with them. Okay, so this is like Cage's mind. If the club as Lost MC are working with this cartel, and Cage is able to speak to them and figure out why the f they did it, if it's, you know, the reasoning is good, he will probably not do anything because of the club. He doesn't want to bring club into an issue that is personal. Because personal shit you need to put behind, you know, is always the club first. Until that is proven or said anything, Cage is still on the path of figuring out who the f these guys are and see if, you know, he can talk to them.
I'm waiting for it. Even if I'm prepared for this, I know I can never be prepared enough.
How do I say goodbye? Or how do I say goodbye? You fucking idiot. You absolute idiot. And to think, the last time I spoke to you, I shouted at you for the last conversation we had. This one hurts a lot. I don't think I'm ever gonna get over this. Idiot. Why did you have to fucking leave me? Why did you have to fucking leave me? But it's okay, because I know you're probably going to a better place. And you're gonna be with Madison. And you can keep my bar stool up there warm. I don't even have it. Thank you for being my friend for all these years. Thank you.
He will keep that bar warm.
I don't even know what to say right now.
Hello, Alex, dear. I'm aware.
God, I don't know what to say. I thought we were gonna get to make up for lost time from me being gone. And
Solo, yeah, Alex.
They won't tell me what happened to you, so thank you for being my friend. Thank you for everything that you've done for me over the years. And thank you for everything. I'm gonna miss you every single day. So sorry that this happened to you. Rest easy, okay? I will never ever forget you. Ever. I really hate to leave you here like this. Okay? I love you forever, my friend. Okay?
You made a hell of an impact. You fucking dumbass.
Bro, what KJ said really hit hard when he's like, wake up, you're fine. There's nothing wrong. Just wake up.
Love you, Arthur.
Well, thank you to the actual Murmurs this way, to me. There's a little button to the move.
This f***ing guy, bro, griefing me on a Sunday. On a Sunday fun day, this f***ing guy is griefing me.
If I remember what Dio said about the cartel, we did some sort of work. They were supposed to be giving some other MC the ability to push coke. They were going to go through another MC to push coke. And Dio chopped the head off the other MC's president. That's the head we have in cold storage in the beach house.
Right.
So that we could instead be the MC that pushed coke for them.
Right.
And that is as much as he said to me. But I don't think anything ever came of that yet.
So my question is, are we doing business with this cartel, or can I wipe them off the fucking earth?
Yeah, that's definitely a deal question.
Yeah, that's gonna be you.
Yeah. Because if my friend is found like that, he probably have done something wrong, or it looks like they're sending a message to whoever, is left at this descent of secret organization, whatever.
What the f do we do about a group that is not easily found like that?
Do you guys know them though, or have any connection with them, or no?
We have no connection with them.
Yeah, no, at all. When the Arthur got taken hostage a while back, that was
We
the only.
searched the entire f***ing island for his ass, and
Yeah.
it was only when they wanted to be found that we can find them.
Yeah.
So he'd been taken hostage by these people before.
Yep.
Almost a year ago. Yeah. We got him. We managed to get him safely.
Today, we didn't even know he was around, so couldn't even search for him.
Yeah, and it's like this was ages ago, and why now?
Yeah, that was my question.
Yeah.